What's up guys, my name is Ace, and today I wanted to talk a little bit about the potential for a ranked mode in the future of Warzone. And the primary reason I wanted to talk about this is with our Season 5 Reloaded roadmap, Raven talked about a new mode that's going to be coming for Season 5 Reloaded called Iron Trials 84. And with this, let's just quickly go over how this works. Essentially, this is a mode that's going to be designed to have a higher skill gap than regular Warzone, and many of the mechanics that are designed to lessen the skill gap and help new players out, they're not going to be available in this game mode. So the first thing that's going to happen in this game mode is your health and regeneration are going to change. You're going to have extra base health. We don't know exactly how much, we just know it's going to be extra. Perhaps it'll be double for your base health or something along those lines. But on top of that, your health regeneration rate will be changed. And I assume what they're going to be doing here, since they're increasing the health, they're probably going to be slowing down the regeneration rate of the health. Because if they went the other direction with it and gave you more health as well as faster regen, I don't think that would fly very well. So I think that's what they're going to be doing with this. And at least on paper, that's going to pretty significantly increase the skill gap in Warzone. That's going to be rewarding people that are able to stay on target for a longer period of time and deal sustained damage, or deal a little bit of damage, then make a push and continue pushing. And there's going to be more of a gunfight that goes on, rather than one player sees another player first and is able to melt them before that player can reasonably react to that situation. This is also something that I feel is going to improve the pacing of the game. If you have more health like this, you're likely going to feel more comfortable moving from position to position, from point A to point B, because you know that you're unlikely to get instantly melted before you can react. And yet another thing this is going to do is it's going to increase the movement skill gap. Those that have good movement and are able to evade shots more effectively, they're going to be rewarded more than ever in this style of a mode. So that's definitely going to be increasing the overall gun skill gap. Although I am interested to see what they're going to do with sniper rifles. I assume it's no longer going to be a one-shot kill to the head with a sniper rifle, but I'm not too sure. We'll have to wait and see on that. The next thing they're doing with this mode is there will be no free loadouts that come in throughout the match. You know, the ones that you get when the first circle is just about to close in, and then I believe the fifth circle, as that starts closing in, everybody just gets those free loadout drops that come in magically from the sky. Those aren't going to be in this mode. You still can get loadouts, but you have to actually get money and purchase them for yourself. And on top of this, it looks like they're going to be increasing the cost for a loadout drop. Now with this, I do feel this is going to lead to a bit more of a fast-paced experience early on in the game. People are really going to be scrambling to get their cash. You can't just sort of camp around and hang out and wait for your loadout drop to come in. You've really got to race to get a loadout drop quickly, because those that have a loadout drop will have a significant advantage over anybody that doesn't have a loadout drop, since people aren't just getting them for free now. Now, on top of this, they're also going to be increasing the skill gap in the Gulag. What they're going to be doing with this is they're basically just eliminating all of those loadouts in the Gulag that are basically there to give lower skilled players a chance of killing a higher skilled player. They're there to introduce some randomness and take some of the skill out of the equation, so that lower skilled players aren't losing 100% of their gulags all the time. So there's going to be no akimbo in these gulags, no semi-auto or full auto shotguns, almost no tactical equipment, so I assume no stun grenades, which is great. And so it basically just looks like they're trying to make things more skill-based when it comes to the Gulag. But on top of this, they say when you win the Gulag, you're going to be able to drop back into Verdansk with whatever weapon and equipment you were carrying at the end of your Gulag bout. So it looks like whatever loadout they give you in the Gulag, that's what you will respawn with, rather than just the starting pistol with nothing else, no equipment or anything like that. So that's going to make it so if you are coming out of the Gulag, you're not going to be at too much of a disadvantage versus the people that have loadouts, and there's no free loadouts for you to get, so it sort of balances that out a little bit at least. The next thing is they said expect additional changes to environmental elements and a variety of important aspects that impact your Warzone experience. More expansive intel will be available soon. So for this, we don't know exactly what this means. I'm guessing this could be a change to the circle timing or the zone timing, so maybe there's going to be less time between each circle movement. Or perhaps it means something completely different. I just assume this is going to be something that's designed to either improve the pacing of the gameplay and or increase the skill gap of the gameplay. But presumably they're going to be making even more changes here to make it a more competitive experience. There was also mention of classified weapons, but that was all redacted and stuff, so it's just meant to be a little teaser. We don't know exactly what's going to be happening at this point. But that's everything we know so far, at least at the time of recording this video, for these Iron Trials. And as I read through this is really getting me excited to play Warzone again. For me, Warzone has felt stale for quite some time, and then the cheating situation has been really frustrating. And honestly, over the past couple months, I've only put a few hours into Warzone Battle Royale. Like, sure, I've done a lot of testing with weapons and stuff and plunder, but as far as actually playing the Battle Royale experience, I simply don't play it anymore. I have no interest in playing it anymore. But hearing about this Iron Trials game mode really gets me excited to hop in and try something new. It seems like they're finally going to be evolving the gameplay in a significant way here, and it's also going to be targeting people that want a higher skill gap and potentially want a faster pace to the gameplay. I really don't feel like things have evolved a whole lot over time, and this looks like an actual evolution to the gameplay. So I'm definitely really excited to check this out, but this also got me thinking about the potential for a ranked mode in the future of Warzone. This is something that I feel Warzone is really missing compared to a lot of competitors out there, like Apex Legends for instance. The big thing with Apex Legends for dedicated players, it seems, is trying to get up to that Apex Predator rank, trying to get to that maximum rank, and really wanting to battle against similarly skilled opponents and work their way up through the ladder and be significantly rewarded for that by gaining this really prestigious rank of Apex Predator. In Warzone, we don't have anything like that, and we never really have. You just sort of play the game over and over again, and I feel like that gets really stale for a lot of people, because it doesn't really feel like you're working toward anything long-term. You're just taking it one game at a time. So I really hope what they're doing here with these Iron Trials is playing around with and toying with the idea of the potential for a ranked mode in the future. I doubt we're going to be seeing this come anytime soon, but who knows? Maybe with the Warzone integration into Vanguard, maybe they'll bring a ranked mode into the game, and it will have some of these similar elements, like an increase to the health and therefore a slower and higher skilled time to kill. I personally think this would be great for Warzone because it has reached that point where a lot of people have fallen off. They're just kind of bored of the same old thing over and over again. The game has become really stale to them. Maybe in many cases, cheaters have pushed them away. How do you bring those players back into the game? Players like myself. To me, I think a ranked playlist is a great solution to that. Also, those streamers and stuff that play constantly day in, day out. This would give them something to really work toward and grind toward, and I feel like this could lead to a more casual experience in the regular Warzone modes. Of course, you're still going to have the people that want to pub stomp in those modes, but I think many of the higher skilled players, they would transition into a ranked mode because they would actually have something that they can work toward and earn, that they can show off in the game. And with many of them moving into a ranked playlist, I think that would open things up for being more casual in the regular modes. Now, of course, these are just my thoughts and opinions on all of this. I'm really excited for these Iron Trials, and I hope this is them toying with the idea of a ranked mode in the future, because at this point, the only reward it looks like for winning a game in these Iron Trials is a calling card, which is neat, I guess, for a limited time mode, but I would like to see them take this to the next level in the future. So what do you guys think? What do you think about these Iron Trials? Does this get you excited to play? Do you think you're going to be hopping in and really grinding this out? Or is it not something you're really interested in? And also, what do you think about the idea of having a proper ranked playlist for Warzone in the future, perhaps with the Vanguard integration? Do you think this would be a step in the right direction for Warzone overall? Or is it something you just wouldn't be interested in? Just let me know those thoughts down below. If you enjoyed the video, a like rating is always appreciated. And don't forget to subscribe for more if you haven't already. I'll talk to you guys next time.